If Bill Polian can't remember who he voted for a week and a half ago when he had to pick 3 out of 5, he should no longer be allowed to vote because he's senile. All right?
I think that's a fair,
But here's what really happened. He was convinced by Robert Kraft, the most powerful owner in football, to jury rig the outcome. All right? He wanted to make sure that if I go into the Hall of Fame, I am not going in with Bill Belichick. I go in before Bill Belichick. And I believe that to be factual. And let me just be clear about this. Robert Kraft is a deserving Hall of Famer. You could argue he's the best owner in football over the last 25 years. No issue with him getting in.
Absolutely.
But he did not want to go in with Bill Belichick. And he and Bill Polian are thick as thieves. So it is not a long shot to say that when he recognized he might go in with Bill Belichick, who should have been a unanimous, first-ballot Hall of Famer, he made sure that he wasn't. So these people are now scared to death that their votes are going to come out and they're going to be part of a conspiracy led by Bill Polian, authored by Robert Kraft, to make sure that Robert Kraft goes in ahead of Bill Belichick. I think that's exactly what this is about. I don't think it's because of Spygate. I don't think it's because of Deflategate. I don't think it's any of that stuff. Because if it were, then you can't vote Robert Kraft in either on his first ballot.
Right.
He paid double the fine that Belichick did when they got fined for Spygate. $500,000 to Kraft, $250,000 to Belichick. I think they might have even lost a draft pick. You could fact check me on that. So that's what this is. I don't want people to know that I'm part of the conspiracy. Now, the second part of it is, and this is where my brain goes, I want to be very clear. There's no proof of this, and I hope I'm wrong. But I have to ask the question, was there a payment involved? Because it's one thing to say to someone, hey, do me a solid, don't vote for Bill Belichick. Well, screw you. You're never going to know who I voted for. It's an anonymous vote. Right? The public doesn't have to know who I voted for, and we could keep it that way. Was there a promise of something? Was there a payment of something?
I mean, that makes
you guys have to keep Belichick out because I'm going in before him.
That really makes it dirty.
Yes. And I'm not saying it happened.
No.
But you got to ask the question because there's no plausible reason to say I voted no to a guy with 6 Super Bowl championships and second all-time in wins behind Don Shula. There's no. You can't defend it.
No.
I wonder if they got paid.